Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Dana and I really appreciate you being here with me today. After many months of working on this Four Seasons island, it is finally complete and I am so excited to share it with you today. This is my island of Seasoned and it is paying tribute to 4 of my previously completed islands, each that was done in a different season. My very first island I ever did was a normal core island done in summer. Then I had a mushroom cottage core island done in fall, a winter ski resort island, and a spring fairy core island. And then I also did a horror movie themed island, but this island doesn't pay tribute to that. But all of my islands I have toured on this channel. I will link the playlist in the description down below if you want to check any of those out. So let's jump right in, starting here with my island flag. I did design this flag myself. I am not a custom code creator by any means, but I did try my hardest. I wanted to have a flag that not only represented that this was a Four Seasons island, but also showed the seasons in the order that we will be traveling in on this island. So my very first island was a summer island. We will be starting in summer, making our way through fall, winter, and then ending in spring. So let's open my map and see my villagers. On this island, I have 9 villagers, 2 villagers per each season of the island, and then my bestie Bam is in the center with me. I did bring over 1 villager from each of my previous islands. So on my summer island, I had Audie, my fall island had Poppy, my winter island had Eric, and my spring island had Molly, and I wanted to bring them all over here since this island is paying tribute to each of those 4 islands. I will reveal the dream address later in this video if you wanted to visit the island for yourself. So let's make our way onto the island and enjoy our first season. Coming through here at my entryway, I love hop spots if you're familiar with my other islands, so you will be seeing a lot of hop spots here. And I did leave some drop presents throughout the island with some outfits that you can wear to just represent each season. And here we are dressed in our summer best. I also left a shirt and shorts option in there in case you would prefer to wear that. So making our way up this path, we come to the resident services, where you will wake up from your dream. Here is Luna here. Please excuse my bed. I do have a couple custom code creations if you want to check them out. I don't have many, but there are a few. This was probably the most challenging island I have done. Not only was I creating 4 different seasons in one island that obviously is not in 4 different seasons, but I also decided to do just one single path throughout the island so that you're not jumping from winter to summer and falling back and forth. Here we come to Nook's Cranny, and I just covered it with the castle walls and some simple panels for doors. I'm just not a big fan of the bright yellow Nook's Cranny building, so tried to hide it as much as I could. And since this part of the island is referencing my very first island, my summer normal core island, I wanted to include some stuff from that island onto this one. So I brought over a lemonade stand. I had a lemonade stand on that one as well. I didn't find a lot of inspiration from that island, but I brought over what I could. Here we have this beautiful water cone. I just love it. Let's make our way over here down the beach. Underneath this pergola, we have a cute little tiki bar. You can grab a smoothie or something. Hello. Let's see. Can I have a strawberry smoothie, please? That sounds delicious. All right, let's head our way down here. I wanted to make this section of the island very summery, very tropical, so I have a lot of palm trees here, and then just a lot of beachy activities. We have volleyball here. Hello, Audie. How are you? She is just a perfect fit for summer with those sunglasses on her head. She's so adorable. So I named this island Seasoned not only to reference the 4 seasons, but I also wanted to include some culinary references. So here is my first reference, a seafood restaurant. Honestly, there's not a lot of cooking references on this island, but there are some scattered around. So here at the restaurant, you could sit and grab a bite of seafood. And the layout and design for this particular building was heavily inspired by Tropikitch on Instagram. Moving on, let's explore the rest of the island. Here's just a little seating area. I really love all the little food items in the game. They're just so cute, so many different varieties. They just really add a lot to your builds. And then the path breaks just slightly over here. We're going to take this ladder up before we go to the right. Heading over this way, we're going to come to a little summer overlook. This is just another throwback to my first island. I had a little flamingo viewing spot on that one, so I wanted to bring it over here. I also had a community pool on my first island, so I have to bring a pool over here as well. Any of the custom codes I wrote down for this island will be in the description down below. Just gotta take a moment to relax. I think it's really cute how you can make your builds a little bit more interactive, just like here, customizing a beach towel and just placing it on the pool so it looks like you're actually floating in the pool. And here we come to our first villager house. This is June's house. I did a poll on the channel and she was the villager that was most voted to be on the summer section, and I think she is a perfect fit. Here is her interior. All the villager homes on this island, as well as the rep house, have been redecorated, and I try to give all my villagers all the amenities they need, so a bed, kitchen, and even a little bathroom, as you can see here. I just recently posted a video of 23 villager interiors, all featuring bedrooms, bathrooms, and kitchens, so check out that video if you need some inspiration. Let's make our way back to the beach and see the rest of the summer section. I unfortunately did not split the sections of this island very equally. The summer section, I would say, is the smallest, with the spring section definitely being the largest. That was my bad, just not equally splitting them apart, but that's okay. It is what it is. So over here, I just have some more summery things, a lot of places where you can lay out, some beach balls, and then, oh, this little guy here I also had on my very first island, and I just think he's so cute. Don't worry, he'll flip back over, but I think he needs a name. If anybody has a really good, cute name for him, please leave it in the comments down below. He's just very, very adorable. He's a little horseshoe crab if you weren't aware. And over here is Audie's house. I did not really change the exterior of her house at all, although I did change the interior, so I will leave a photo of her interior here. And I just wanted her area to look very tropical, as well as her interior very beachy. And we are coming to the very end of the summer section, so we'll just walk across this little pier here and make our way into autumn, changing of the seasons. As we enter into the autumn section, you'll see that the trees have started to change. So I used a lot of tropical palm trees in the summer section, and then here the trees are starting to change a little bit more yellow in color. Here is Blather's tent. I do prefer him in his tent over the full museum, I've said that before. And we have beautiful, cute little Poppy over here. She took forever to find for this island. I feel like she almost didn't want to be here, but we did finally find her. Hello, Poppy, you are so cute. Here's a little place to just eat out on the beach. And then here are my dropped gifts. Let's go ahead and get dressed for the autumn section. We are way too summery right here. All right, there we go, dressed for the autumn section. Let's make our way up over here. We have a little apiary section. And then here is Poppy's Pies. I wanted to definitely have Poppy on this island. I had Poppy's Pies on my autumn island of Mush Falls. Again, you can tour that island on this channel. I do have a playlist of all my island tours. But I had to expand here for Poppy's Pies and give her a nice little section to just do all of her baking. She's got all her jams and jellies and everything ready to go. And then, since she is not home, I will also show a photo of her interior. This is her house. Using these Cosmos showers over here, I just thought they were beautiful with the red. I wanted to include them to look kind of more like a little sunflower field, but they're red. Red sunflowers, I guess they are. They're so cute. Let's walk our way here. We have a little bit of an overlook. Some waterfalls going on. Walking through these little leaf piles. And we kind of transition into more of this log pattern path, which I do love a lot. I think it is very, very fall looking. And then this way is just a little bit of an overlook to Blather's tent down there. So although this island does have just one path, there are little sections like this that kind of jet out just a little bit, but mostly it is one single path. So since this part of the island, this autumn section, is paying tribute to my autumn island of Mush Falls, I wanted to include a lot of mushroom items. So you can see some of the big giant mushrooms over there. We have a little apple orchard over here, a little picnic spot. And then we're gonna come over to this ladder for another little overlook. Here's just a little garden, some little bunnies hanging out. And you can see down below to Sherb's farm. So again, this section of the island is paying tribute to my autumn island of Mush Falls, and that island was very cottagecore, farmcore, so I wanted to include a farm, obviously, on this section. So let's go on down and say hello to Sherb. I see he is here tending to his farm. He has his little piggies over here playing in the mud. His pumpkins are growing. Everything is looking great. Sherb, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Little Sherbert. Does anybody else nickname their villagers? I call Sherb Little Sherbert. I love his little chicken coop over here. And this is his house. Since he is not inside, I will show you a photo of his interior. And let's continue up the path and start to make our way into the winter section. Over here is a rock waterfall using the cave items turned to the sides. I had a rock waterfall on my spring island, which I really loved, but I decided to put it in the autumn section for this island instead. And hopping over this way, you can get a little glimpse at my secret beach. My secret beach is not accessible on this island. I just put a yacht item back there to make it look like there's a boat kind of on the water. And let's get changed into our winter outfit because it is getting cold. There, I feel much more prepared for all the snow and ice we are about to see. So this is the section on the island I worked on first. I felt it would be most challenging since obviously we are not in a winter month. So I used a lot of custom codes and then the glowing moss items to kind of make it look more like a snow and winter wonderland. So this winter section of the island is paying tribute to my winter ski resort island of Glacia, and on that island I had an adorable little dog sled, so of course had to bring that here. Making our way over here past the snowman and the little ski rack over to Eric's house. Here's another little culinary reference with the chili cook-off. And cute little Eric owns the tree farm, so here you can see he's busy chopping wood. And since he is home, we will go inside and say hello. Oh my gosh, how cute is he? He is my second favorite villager behind Bam. I just love him so much. I had him on my autumn island and on my winter island and also this island. He is just so sweet. So I wanted to make his house very rustic on the interior, give him a nice mountain view. Of course, he has his own bed and bathroom and kitchen, as do all the villager homes on this island. So if you do visit the dream address, please pop in and say hello to the villagers. They would love to see you. You can check out their house. Looks like maybe he's ready to work on some more chili over there. He's so cute. I mean, how could you not love him? Eric, I hope you enjoy your home. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way up this ramp and see the mountain overlook. I had a really big mountain overlook on my winter island of Glacia, so I wanted to have a mountain overlook here as well. I tried to give this area a lot of depth using the volcano items and cypress trees, wheat fields, and overall I'm pretty happy with how this perspective build turned out. And let's make our way further down the path. Oh, I see Sweet Sprinkle over here. She is perfect for this winter section. What are you doing, Sprinkle? You gonna play some ice hockey over here? This is using the vaulting pole to make it the ice hockey stick. I did have an ice hockey rink on my winter island, as well as this hot cocoa area. And coming down this ramp, we see that someone is in the process of making a little snowman over here. They got the little stick and the carrot nose. So cute. I also had a little snowman being built on my winter island, as well as an ice fishing hole like I have over here, and a penguin overlook. So do check out my playlist to see my winter island. It was set at night with the northern lights. It was very beautiful. Lots of penguins on that island. But I wanted to put penguins on this island as well, near Sprinkle's house, because she's a penguin. She needs some penguin friends, right? And over here is Sprinkle's house. Since she's not inside, I will show you a picture of her interior right here. And heading up this ladder, oh I forgot, looking over here is a little bit of an overlook to see some more penguins down there. They're so cute. Those are custom dresses. So I, again, have left custom codes down below. Climbing up here, we're going to come to the very end of our winter section. Just walking down this pathway here, and you can see the snow is starting to melt as we make our way into spring. So let's get dressed in some spring attire. There are a couple outfit options to choose from, but this is what I'm going to wear as we make our way down to my land bridge. Of course, if you know me and you know my islands, I always put land bridges on my islands. They are one of my favorite things to use. I prefer land bridges over the in-game bridges, so here is my land bridge leading into the spring section. You will see as we walk around spring that I have included a lot of flowers and then a lot of nature with the butterflies, ducks, and bunnies. So coming down here, we're going to make our way over to Able Sisters. I just felt like Able Sisters was very fitting for the spring section. It just seemed, I don't know, like it fit here. And over here is just a little flower shop. I used the gazebo, which I love, and then put the little flower display behind it. It's so cute. And then here's another little culinary reference. Somebody is over here making some pizza and pasta in the little brick oven over there. Some bread, it looks like, as well. And I also love to put a lot of flowers on my beaches, so here's just a little flower walkway leading down the beach. I decorated my pier very simply. It's just somebody's having a little picnic here, and I tossed a yacht on here as well. Very cute. And over here you can see some water codes on my beach. I put a lot of water codes on my spring island of Novely, so of course, since this section references that island, I wanted to include that over here. Here's some more cooking going on over here at Molly's house. So she is home. We will go on in and say hello to her. Hello, sweet Molly. I hope you are doing well. She just seems very spring to me and very fitting for this section of the island. I wanted to give her a very nice, beautiful home. Obviously, again, complete with kitchen, bed, and bathroom, and just a lot of spring feel to it. A lot of white walls, flowers. I just think she's so cute, and I wanted to give her a nice home. Let's head over to Molly's little garden. Since this island of Seasoned also references a little bit of culinary stuff, I wanted to include some stuff in her garden that you would use for seasoning. So thyme, basil, sage, just things that she might toss in her pot while she's cooking. And let's move further along over to this next little hop spot here by this waterfall, where you can view a little bit of a bridge from behind there. One of the few in-game bridges I actually use on the island. And further on this side of the beach, we come to the campsite. I just kept this area rather simple with the kids' tent over here. And on the last little bit of this beach, we have Henry's house, cute little froggy. He is home, so we will go in and say hello. Isn't he so sweet? Because he's a frog, I wanted his interior to also have a lot of greenery and plants. He of course has a bed, kitchen, and bathroom. I gave him a nice big tub so he can soak on in there. Henry, you are just so adorable. I do hope you enjoy the home I provided for you. Alright, let's head up this ramp, passing some more of these ponds. Because Henry's a frog, I just felt he needed a lot of water around his home. Up here is a little picnic space, and then a little bunny garden over here. He's pulling out some carrots. You can also view my resident services from up here. I do like to build up behind my resident services. I do that a lot for my islands. So I thought since we're by a little carrot farm over here, we have to have some carrot cake. I just felt that was fitting. Making our way down the path. Again, another spot to hop. I do like to do that with my water escaping. And we're coming upon a little narrow wheat field with some runaway sheep. They're just so cute. Over here I have a little fawn. I had the same custom code on my spring island of Novely. And heading over here, we'll make our way over the bridge. This is the same bridge that we had seen down below. And we're gonna come to a little flower field over here, and also another area where the road kind of splits just a little, so we're gonna come over to the left first. Here's another little runaway sheep. And we get a little bit of an overlook to Able Sisters here. And now let's make our way back over this way into the ramp. So you can see what I was saying about the spring section definitely being larger than summer. That was just my bad in calculating how to split the sections up. Over here, we have a little overlook to a butterfly field. So on my spring island of Novely, I had a butterfly field that you could actually run through. This one is not accessible to actually go down into, but I wanted to include a butterfly field over here. And then coming over this way is a little overlook to a pond, and I used the pergolas to make it look like a flower field. Again, I did something similar on my spring island of Novely. My island of Novely was a fairy core, cottagecore island set in cherry blossom season, and this spring section is paying tribute to that island. So if you wanted to see it, my playlist shows all of my island tours. Here I am on this island. Hello. Of course, I'm hanging out by Bam's house, my bestie Bam, and he's home, so let's go on in and say hello to him. Hello, Bam, my sweet little boy. You are the best villager ever. I'm very biased, obviously, but he has been on all of my islands except for my horror movie themed island. He is my favorite. I always like to keep his interior and exterior blue just because I feel like that's his favorite color. And I also make sure to include some sporting equipment for him since he is a jock, so I gave him a soccer ball, baseball. He deserves it all. Alright, and let's just scoot past myself here. I decided to dream of the island rather than just tour on the island directly because I wanted the villagers to remain in their sections rather than be maybe hanging around resident services. I did terraform and waterscape on this island to keep them in their seasons so that Sprinkle the Penguin wasn't wandering around summer. And over here is my very last overlook. This is showing all 4 of the seasons in one overlook. So you can see winter, fall, summer, spring, all there in the order again as we walk through. So I guess we took summer, fall, winter, and spring in that order. We went counterclockwise. And heading over this way, we're gonna go into my home. I did keep it in one of the smaller versions. There is only the main room and 2 rooms inside this house. So here is my main room. It is like my living room and kitchen area. I usually decorate my resident home last, and I was getting a little burnt out, so I decided to keep this home rather small with just the main room and 2 rooms. There is no upstairs or basement here, because I'm just anxious to get ready on the next island. I want to get going and do another theme. But here is my kitchen. I used an accent wallpaper with windows over here by the kitchen table, and then I customized the glow-in-the-dark stickers by the kitchen area over here just to give it a different wall type. Let's head back here into the bedroom. I just wanted to keep this bedroom very simple yet very cozy. I love the green wood panel walls. Green is my favorite color. And I also included a teddy bear over here just to kind of show a little bit more of my personality. I actually love teddy bears. I still have the teddy bear that I had on the day I was born. So I wanted to include a little teddy bear over here. There's just a little roundabout of my little bedroom area here. Again, just very simple yet very cozy. And let's head on over to the very last room in this house, which is the bathroom. And I wanted to have the bathroom be very elegant. I honestly wish my bathroom looked like this in real life. My bathroom in real life is not elegant in the least. But this is very cute. I just wanted to have something that was very beautiful, also bringing in some of those greenery. And I know this flooring is not very traditional for what you would use in a bathroom, but I just thought it was really cute. It kind of gives it like a little bit of a sun catcher vibe. Maybe the sun is reflecting off the light or something like that, and just bringing in some of the sunshine. And that is the completed island of Seasoned. If you enjoyed the tour, please give the video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. Here is the dream address if you would like to visit the island for yourself. I would love to know if you have visited or see any pictures. You can follow me on Instagram as well at Dana's Crossing. I always love to hear from you. I also want to give a humongous thank you to all of you. The channel just recently reached 1,000 subscribers, and that just means so much to me. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, or even watching my videos. Your support just means the world to me. So thanks to all of you. I hope you are having an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!